Welcome back to the Old Head Reviews channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's two E's, no Y. You heard me, that's two E's, no Y. And in this video, we are going to discuss the 3-episode premiere of Andor. Let's go. Welcome back, guys. I appreciate you rocking with me and showing back up to get this old head point of view through this review. Today we're discussing Andor, the most recent Disney Plus installment in the Star Wars universe. Let's dive in. Truth be told, I've been kind of waiting on this one, only because the most recent Disney Plus things have not been good, and I'm just gonna say that. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, not good. I'm not enjoying it, bro. I'm just not enjoying it. But I was looking forward to this. When I started to see the trailers for Andor, this thing looked good. I love that we are in the Star Wars world, but we don't even realize we're in the Star Wars world. We're not referring to any Skywalkers, Jedis, lightsabers. Nope. This is like a real grit and grime underbelly, not like that super produced underbelly in Boba Fett, but like a real true gritty underbelly of the Star Wars universe. And the series starts off with something that just had me shocked. I mean, when I saw it, my jaw dropped to the ground. I was like, wow. And then it immediately hooks you and you're in for it. And I was in, and you get 3 episodes. And I think that was a good idea to give us 3 episodes, because 1 episode apiece, you might not have held as much, but I'm almost kind of viewing this thing like a big long movie, right? And it was, okay, so if you've seen Rogue One, you understand that Rogue One was a movie kind of right before episode 4, where we all got introduced to Star Wars. And it was about the battle of the plans for the Death Star, right? The plans that the rebellion were able to get a hold of the Death Star. And in that movie, one of the characters' names was Andor. And so now we're getting like a prequel to, you know, him and his life and his backstory. At least that's loosely what I think is happening here. And I mean, they do a great job of like tying you into this underbelly and like really getting you along the, you know, time's running out feeling. Like you immediately jump into like the clock is ticking, and in order for us to be safe, or our eventual hero to get safe, he's got to hurry. And so he's kind of pulling out all the stops just to make sure that he can get out of harm's way. The acting in it is phenomenal. The score is phenomenal. There's no cheesy, like even, I haven't even seen a stormtrooper yet. And not to say my stormtroopers are cheesy, but that's how real, like, of a drama this one is. Like, yeah, that's it. This one is a drama. And at no point in time does it break to go, oh, that's cute, or oh, that's funny. No, 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 no. Drama face. Serious acting going on up in here. Serious story implications, plot lines and stuff. We ain't got time to mess around. And I like that about this series, especially when what I've been watching from Disney Plus has been garbo, right? So all in all, to say the first 3 episodes, they were kind of a whirlwind. You know, something crazy happens, and then in order for the consequences of that crazy not to show up in our main character's lap, we have to race against the clock to beat it or whatever. And I think it's you're on for the ride for the first 3 episodes. And then I found out this series has 12 episodes. 12 episodes, that's a lot. That's a lot of great story. I hope it doesn't get dry in the middle. But what they've shown me so far, it'd be really hard to mess this up, I think. Anyway, that would be my non-spoiler review, right? I'm saying it's great. Right now I'm giving it an 8 or 9 out of 10 easy. Probably more closer to a 9 just because of the setup and how trash everything has been as of late. They have plenty of room to screw this up. I'm not taking this away from them, but as of right now, that thing's sitting probably about a 9 out of 10 for me. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, that's it for the non-spoiler. If you're ready to dive into some of this, some of the details, you're not worried about spoilers because you've seen it already, let's go. If you haven't seen it already, check out. Be gone. Be gone. Okay? Yo, we start off Andor, walking, rainy, like bridgey type of thing into some dark world, and he goes into like a brothel and he's asking about what we find out later to be his sister. But then he bumps into these two, I don't know, security officer type dudes or like patrolmen or what have you. And of course, when he leaves, they follow him and they try and tap my man's pockets, you know what I mean? So he tries to pull a fast one and headbutt one and then disarms the other one. But then after he disarms the other one, we find out that he killed the dude he headbutted. And then out of nowhere, he shoots the other one. I thought it was crazy. I saw, you know, the other corporal was like, I didn't see anything. We saw you. He slipped. He fell. He hit his head. I don't want to. And then I think Andor was realizing he didn't want to have to deal with none of that. So he offed the other one and my jaw dropped. I could not believe it. I said, damn, Disney, we starting off nice. So anyways, of course, then he's running and now the chase is on. He has to get out of town now, right? He has to lay low because that shit ain't gonna go cool. And especially with the Empire moving in the overall Star Wars universe, this is the time that the Empire is starting to move in. You don't want to be around for the rest of those repercussions, trust me. And so he starts calling in favors, you know, like he gets an alibi from one of his like best friends, said, hey man, say we're drinking. Then he jumps over to like his ex-fling girl. Hey yo, can you connect me to that little dealer dude? I got some valuable shit and I need him now. And then she helps him out. Well, in the process of her helping him out, her new boo gets jealous, drops a dime. Why are they always hating? Trying to take out the dude that's your competition instead of just becoming so great that there is no competition. But that's just me. Back into it. And then all the while they're doing this, they're flashing back and forth to when Andor was a young kid and his small tribe and how they were like mad analog. Like they had no digital weapons or anything like that. And then they witness a crash landing. And in that crash landing, they get introduced to some of this technology. It's actually, he gets introduced to this other old lady who happens to be like his roommate later on. And they're going back and forth and just kind of showing you like how he got to where he was at. And I'm hoping like they do that throughout the season. And then towards the end, we get like a connecting crescendo, the reason why they're telling these two stories. I think that'll be super, super dope. Andor's ex-girl's hookup connection dude ends up showing up, but then he wants to know more about Andor more than getting the money for the goods that he's trying to sell. Well, during this time, some elite group of cops want to find out who killed their two cadets, and they've been chasing them this whole time, and they're closing in, and they actually close in right when Andor and the hookup man are meeting up. But they're able to get out super easy. Well, not super easy. There's a lot of commotion in the fight scene, and there's some shiftiness, that, you know, sleight of hand tricks that they pulled to get out of harm's way, but they're out of harm's way. And boom, the series is ending and we are on our way forward to figure out why the hookup man wants to know about Andor, and will Andor ever be able to get out from underneath this this police thumb that's closing down on him? And then how's this all lead up into eventually Rogue One, where we get to meet him, or where we have already meted him, if that makes sense. Either way, bro, Andor is the best thing smoking on Disney Plus right now, and you can tell him Joey Sparks said it. That's facts though. Anyways, yo, that'll be it for this review. I'm gonna attempt to do weeklies. Hear that word, attempt to do weeklies. If I can't, I'm definitely gonna finish covering this one because this one's dope. She-Hulk, we're gonna get to it, but I don't really care about it. I mean, it's a horrible series, and they need to tell the execs it's a horrible series. This Andor though, that's the snip, snap, Sammy. All right, y'all. Once again, my name is Joey Sparks. That's 2 E's, no why. You heard me. That's 2 E's, no why. And this is Old Head Reviews. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time to review more of the Disney Plus series, Andor. All right, man. Peace.